Yo, what's up, guys? We got Pokeaim here. Today we're gonna be hitting up the NU ladder with we got wannabe Greninja over here with Inteleon. We have Specs Inteleon. Shout out to Catalyst, they passing this team, aka Brazil. But yeah, we got Specs Inteleon with no Ice Beam, but it's Hydro Pump, U-Turn, Surf, and Dark Pulse. Assault Vest, not Assault Vest, Heavy Duty Boots, Offensive Guzzlord with Heavy Slam for Sylveon. Specs Magneton. We have Rocky Helmet, Offensive Flygon. Rocky Helmet, also Garbodor with Spikes. It's defensive, but it has Protect the Scout for like opposing Flygon and Choice Lock users. And then we have Assault the Scavalier. I played one game with this team, just testing it out. I got pretty unlucky. My Flygon got crit by Poltergeist. My Scavalier hit itself in Confusion. There was a few things that could have went, better for me that would have won. But I saw the team and I was like, well, you know what? The team actually functions pretty well. And when Inteleon hits its Hydro Pumps, man, does it do damage. So yeah, we're going to be looking for a game. We're going to do our best to climb up the ladder. Where are we right now? We're number 20 on the ladder. So maybe we'll get to top 10 in this episode today. But let's go ahead and see. But if y'all want that team, check out my website, pokeaimMD.com. And I guess I'll just pause it until we find a battle. And we shall be right. Actually, you know what? Real quick. No, I'll pause that. We'll be right back. Alright, guys. We got our first game versus T-Golf. And yeah, it looks like Inteleon goes in this game, man. Both of them. Both of them. Their Inteleon is pretty crazy too. Hopefully my Guzzlord, I'm going to keep Guzzlord alive so that way I can beat theirs. But mine goes crazy in this game. Specs Inteleon just goes wild. I'm going to lead off with it. Faster than everything on their team besides their own Inteleon. And while they do have an Articuno that can probably sponge off hits, I'm still going to throw off a Surf. I want to gauge if this is close to a Tuikyo, because if it is, that means I can Hydro Pump. That's pretty close, considering this is 90 and this is 110. So that'll be decently close. This does allow me to go out to Scavalier and click knockoff on the incoming Arcanine, which is what I'm expecting to want to come in. We don't have Rock, so having knockoff obviously would be great because we're probably knocking off some heavy duty boots here. Rocky Helmet. Yeah, boots. I like the idea of going for Spikes with Garbodor. That way, later when I start clicking Hydro Pumps and I do hopefully connect them, I do some massive damage. I'm expecting a Will-O-Wisp to want to come out, but I don't care about Garbodor being burnt. And neither did Garbodor because it dodged it anyway. So I'll go for a nice little spike here. Oh, beautiful. As they teleport too. So this is awesome because if I get a poison with Gunk Shot, because if they're Roost, Defog, Freeze Dry, I guess they could be Heal Bell. But this is still the same thing. Okay, so we get a little bit of luck for my opponent based on, I mean, deserved to be fair. I'm going to make the more offensive play by going out into Magneton here instead of bringing out a Scavalier, because this means that I could potentially like click Flash Cannon and smack Gourgeist in this. I'm not sure if they go hard Arcanine anyway, because Specs Thunderbolt will be problematic. Yeah, and if I catch the Piloswine upon switching, as I did, that means I can start Volt switching. Now, they can easily go Arcanine, but I want them to Fire Move into my Garbodor so it thaws. I want them to Fire Move. This is some good damage, not gonna lie. So we have Piloswine low, we have everything in the situation we want. Can you Flare Blitz me? That would be very good if you Flare Blitz me. Oh, I thawed anyway. Nice. So you get a nice little natural thaw. Beautiful. This is smart of them to go out into this Pokemon because there's no way I kill it. There's no way Stomping Tantrum does 14. I gotta calc. There's no way. I don't think that, even if it's just max HP, it has the Eviolite, so yeah, alright. We're gonna make sure you're dead. As they go for rest. Oh my god. It's time. It's time. It's time. I'm about to put them in the Vortex real quick. So, we don't want to Inteleon expecting them to go Arcanine, obviously, right? I'm going to U-turn on what I'm expecting to be Articuno. If they stay in, that's fine. I always have my pivot. And this U-turn chip should hopefully be enough for 2 Specs Hydro Pumps. But I bring out Magneton now. I click Volt Switch because I expect them to go Arcanine over Piloswine this time since Spike is up and they cannot wake up, right? Spike is up and they can't wake up this turn. They could be Rest Talk, to be fair. But I really do expect Arcanine. If they stay in with this is the glue that's holding their team together before my Inteleon. If Inteleon was Greninja and I had Stab on these Dark Pulses too, oh my god, it was a wrap. But yeah, while we wait for my opponent to make a move, guys, I just want to say that I do have my original Drop a Draco merch remastered right here, available until June 25th. But today, I believe, is the last day to get 10% off with code, what is it, summer, where's the code? Why is the code not there? But it's code SUMMER21. So if you use code SUMMER21, you can get 10% off today. We've sold 200 units, which is so crazy. It's already doing really well. But if y'all want to pick it up, feel free to. The premium comes up to 2x in size, whereas the regular hoodie comes up to, I think, 5x almost, and it's cheaper. So again, thank you everybody for the support, and let's go ahead and get this game. Keep going. So Persian, I'll make the Inteleon play, but I'm a little bit scared that they're okay. Good, they're not. Awesome. I was scared that they might have been like Scarf Switcheroo or some crap like that, but. Yeah, nice, nice. So we're keeping up offensive momentum while not allowing them to bring out giant threats. And I kind of feel like something that doesn't let Arcanine come in, and that's this Pokemon. Yeah, that's definitely this Pokemon. So I'd rather them go Inteleon and take a little bit of damage. Exactly. Now, obviously they can Ice Beam. They can also Hydro as well. I gotta be very careful. You know what I'm like? You know what part of me was like fearing right there? I was like, oh crap, they're gonna get their Battle Bond. Bro, you really do look like the other one. I'm gonna be honest. Now, I do have Assault Vest Escavalier. I'm assuming you're enough. So even if they crit me, if I get rid of their Scope Lens, I'm good. But then I have nothing faster. So I'm actually just gonna go right for the Mega Horn here. Because I'm gonna KO them in one hit. If Close Combat KO'd, I'd go for it. But I'm fairly confident it doesn't. Then again, it is stronger than Braviary. So maybe it does. And I'm higher on the ladder. So I shouldn't just be throwing off points. 74 to 87. Ooh, not enough. If I had priority, I'd go for it, but I do not. If I knock them, maybe I'll knock them first. That way they don't have their what's it called? If I knock them instead of missing Mega Horn, because Mega Horn obviously KOs, right? We know it does 100. But if I miss, I'm in a worse situation. But if they can't crit my Guzzlord, I think I'll be good too. I do think I'll be good. I really do. They're taking a little bit, so I'm gonna pause it, guys, until they make a move. I'll be right back. And then hitting me with Snipe Shot, obviously that crits. Now, I mean, Snipe Shot's gonna crit me again, but I got rid of their Scope Lens, which means that Guzzlord won't get crit, and I can knock them out with Knockoff from Guzzlord, which is important, because basically Inteleon was the faster Pokemon. Now I have my own Inteleon to be faster than them, so I just double Knockoff there. I go Guzzlord, click Knockoff. I'll be able to live every hit from them. They're in Torrent too, so it's like, well, they're Sniper, most likely. Because it did 67% to an Assault Vest Pokemon. But yeah. Hopefully I don't get frozen here. It should be good. Yep, I don't get crit because I knocked off their Scope Lens. So I was like, what is that, 50% chance? And we get rid of that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And I still have Magneton as well, which is extremely threatening to the opponent, especially with a Spike Up. Especially with a Spike Up. I don't have to predict Arcanine. Oh, speaking of which, I think I just knock off into Heavy Slam and KO this guy. So now I can click Thunderbolt. They do get Earthquake, however, doesn't matter. We click that Heavy Slam right now. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Look at Guzzlord going in, baby. Look at the Guzzingtons. Disgusting, man. Ooh, you lucky that KO, bro. Probably not lucky. You probably did 1,000,000%, to be honest. Alright, so I know I'm going to get top probably Will-O-Wisp here, but this mon was very frustrating for me. And if I hit Toxic on it, I could beat them with Inteleon. So we'll make the Toxic play again. I'm assuming they go Articuno here. And they probably do have Heal Bell, but that's fine because I can bring out Magneton and just infinitely Volt Switch. And again, now we have that chip from the U-turn, we have that chip from the previous U-turn, we have the chip from the Toxic, and now we have the chip from this. And they may have just messed up, because I know for a fact this Hydro Pump is sending Articuno flying. But I don't have to go for Hydro Pump from this position. We're trying to guarantee our win. I don't have to go for Hydro Pump, because they're going to come in, take Surf, and take Poison, and then I get a Magneton on the Freeze Dry or Roost, and I can Volt Switch freely. So we're just opening up positions where we don't risk, losing right now. I got that Specs Dark Pulse, and I got Specs Mag in general, so if they defog, it's better for me. Whatever they do here, if they Roost, is better for me, because I can just Volt Switch here and not care. It's the same position over and over again. And the second they give me Arcanine, I click Flash Cannon and win. I can click Steel Beam technically here, and probably KO Arcanine, but I don't want to be at half health, especially when they have a Gourgeist. Nice. So that should be a dead Arcanine, unless they're special defensive. Yep. Nice. Hey, and we get down points. Only 7 points, unfortunately. So I'll pause it, guys, until we find another battle. because these games be taking so long to find. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so we got a game, and I love Specs Inteleon in this, man. Have fun. I love Specs Inteleon. Specs Inteleon looks really good. Yes, I do have Sylveon and stuff like that, but it should be alright. Escavalier also looks disgusting in this game, but Specs Inteleon just goes in. Is Rabia with you again? No. Not right now. He just woke up, actually. He just woke up. Yeah, he just DM'd me. I hit him up to record, too. But, yeah, he'll be hopefully in the next one. But, yeah. Let me screenshot this to, let me screenshot this to Rabia real quick. Yeah, because I hit him up and asked him if he wanted to record, but he just recently woke up. I mean, last time I added him in the middle of the video anyway. But I just want to try and win some games and I'll add him to the next one. Because I didn't know when I'd get a game. I'll be honest. But, yeah, so Specs Inteleon goes in. Hydro Pumps are stupid good in this game. I got to be very careful. And that's why I let off at Specs Inteleon, because this mon is a problem. So, provided I land my Hydro Pump, I should get a kill right now. Just want to make sure that Inteleon... And you that loud, you see that? 97 to 114. Honestly, that's a roll that's worth taking. And this is a giant threat to my team, so I'm going for it. I do 50% there. I don't want them doubling either. I rather just keep you nice and low as well. And then bring out Magneton here. Well, they should know I'm going to switch. I can easily switch out to one of these guys. I'm gonna Hydro Pump again. I just don't want them doubling, like I said. But I can luckily go Garbodor here and not care too much. The thing is, I'd always go Exploud instead of wishing to bring it back. I'm gonna click another Hydro Pump. Even though my Surfs are gonna be just as good in this game, I just wanna click Hydro Pump again, bro. I just don't wanna... Last time we played this person, we killed their Exploud immediately. But Garbodor is the safer play. Garbodor is definitely the safer play. But they're taking so long, like I know they're gonna double. I want them to put me in Torrent so I can click Surf. Honestly, that's what I want. I'm clicking Hydro Pump again. Yeah. Okay, so this gives me a Escavalier. Hella safe. Just to click Iron Head. As I go Xatu. Now, Xatu could have Heat Wave, but I'll get rid of its, I'll basically get rid of its item here. And then I'll be able to click Mega Horn and get a kill. So you'll die right now because you lost your flying type, so you're weak to bug. There we go. That means I can spike up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Xatu being gone is great. I get to get up hazards. Obviously, this mon is a problem. But what I don't want to happen is I switch out to one of my fire resist and they click Boom Burst. So I'm going to go for close combat here. I'd rather them, again, fire move me because I can spike up with... Yep, exactly. I didn't want to switch and have them do that. So I'd rather get rid of 2 for 1 with a Scavalier over here. And those are 2 giant threats to my team. Rotom Mo comes out. It has to Volt Switch to knock me out. Which I don't even think it knocks me out with Volt Switch. I'll be honest. But I'm going to make the Flygon play. As they Willow. That's completely fine. I get some chip now with U-turn. Oh, I'm expecting to be Garbodor. Or they stay in and opt to Leaf Storm me, which is good too. I mean, excuse me, I was expecting Sylveon. We'll bring you out. Ooh, nice Volt. What does your Flygon say? Are you DD Earthquake? These Hydras are looking kind of scary. Okay, so we go Flygon here. I still Toxic. The problem is, I'm pretty weak to this mon regardless. Nice. Nice. Okay, good. Good. This works out for me. This works out way better than it could have been. Because in order to win, all I need is Magneton. Oh, and they even give me the mon that just gets me in Garbodor, which is great. So I just get to spike up now for free in front of Garbodor. And that's going to mean that Sylveon won't be able to recover what it has. But yeah, I played my Escavalier that way because if they click Boom Burst, they got a kill. I was very happy they gave me Xatu as well. So we know that their Flygon isn't, is either max speed or it's a speed tie. Just protect here, see what they do. Either way, my own Flygon is fine. My own Flygon should be fine because again, I click. I'm not worried about their Inteleon, and I just click Specs Hydro Pumps as well. I'll make the Guzzlord play. I'm very surprised they went for Toxic, all things considered. I have a Magneton. I'm extremely surprised they went for Toxic there. Yeah, we get to expect Flash Cannon now. I don't have to predict Bronzong. I don't have to predict anything. Bro, can they even touch me? What is Bronzong's standard set on this? I was watching a BKC. He's one of my favorite players to watch, so I was just watching a BKC replay. Like, I've used Zong. Body press. Okay. Good to note, good to note. And their Earthquake, which is also good to note too. So we know they have Earthquake. We always U-turn. More spikes I get up, the better. As they're going Sylveon repeatedly, which is great. I'm really surprised they talked there because I had Magneton, but because they have Earthquake, that makes more sense. And it's okay if they do that, because I just click this again and I have my switch-ins to Rotom and everything too. Every bit of chip on Rotom is going to go a long way. Let's see if they're Citrus. They are not. They're leftovers. Rotom doesn't do much damage back to me, to be honest. Yeah, Rotom doesn't do anything back to me. I resist all of its attacks. So I rather weaken the Bronzong, which is heat-proof, by the way, which we can see is heat-proof. Because it's taking that spike. That spike going a long way, bro. You know what the great part is? I can U-turn out into my Garbodor and click Stomping Tantrum. Like right now. I don't have to worry about this Bronzong. I can just click Stomping Tantrum as they go Flygon. We'll get a little bit more chip on them. Once I get up more spikes as well, I should be good. But, I mean, as long as Garbodor's around, I win. So whether they roost or do whatever they want to do, I still go out to my own Flygon so they take Rocky Helmet damage. Yeah, even if they double to Sylveon, it's the exact same thing. I bring out Garbodor here. I go for Stomping Tantrum. Have I revealed it? I have revealed it. I think I spiked that. Because if I Stomping Tantrum, their Bronzong dies. But even if their Bronzong doesn't die, like that, I'm surprised they went Bronzong. Because again, if I click Stomping Tantrum, it died. But as long as my spikes are up, again, I'm really going towards that end game with this Mon. And I'm pretty sure I bring out Guzz here. Like raw. Yeah, I think I bring out the Guzzingtons. That did nothing. We knock off as Sylveon comes in. Do a good chunk to Sylve. I should be faster unless they're going more than 177. Yep. So get rid of Sylveon there. Awesome. Oh, is it over? Ah, GG. I guess it's over. I didn't know it was over. But I guess it was over. Nice. Alright, I'll pause until we find another game, guys. I'll be right back. The scariest game right now. Alright? I think this is a DDU turner. And they got a Shell Smash Mon too, but hopefully I go in with these Pokemon right here. Inteleon is still really good as well, just like it's Spec Surfs and stuff. But I believe a Scavalier will live every hit, even at +2 from this. I just got to be careful not to lose to Dragon Dance Flygon. That is probably one of the biggest threats for me to fight. I love my own Flygon here because if they lead off with Surf Etch, I can just U-turn out into my Garbodor and just start spike stacking versus them, potentially. And it also lives a hit from their own, so I'm just going to U-turn here. I'm always going to U-turn. If they outrage turn 1, then I'd rather get rid of the Pokemon that could potentially sweep me with Magneton. I don't think Dragon Claw from Flygon knocks out Flygon. Like I know Flygon has no defenses, but it's also weak. So which is really sad, man. This is like the scariest Gen 4 Pokemon, in my opinion. Just Scarf Flygon's not scariest, because obviously there's Heatran, there's Jirachi. But one of the most reliable ones. I like Magneton a lot here. I'm a Flash Cannon. I'm really, I don't like to predict like this early if I don't need to, but I'm very paranoid about Flygon. They make a good mid ground into Caparaja. Very solid mid ground in my opinion. But I always go my own Flygon on this. Ooh, good play, good play. So I could easily knock them out with Earthquake here. Yep. So now if they go for Dragon Claw, I definitely die. But I don't have a way of stopping them from going for Dragon Claw. And I already have the chip I need on Caparaja. So I'm going to bring out Inteleon here. I'm expecting them to go Blastoise. We're going to be a little bit more offensive now. I'm pretty sure this is Scarf Flygon. If they click Dragon Claw again, so be it. But I'm pretty sure they can go Blastoise. So that's Scarf Flygon most likely. It could be Dragon Dance too. I think the play to ensure something out of the turn is for me to go out to Guzzlord and knock off. Because knock off and a Heavy Slam will KO DNC. Surfetch is probably the bigger threat in that regard. I just wanted Flygon to be able to switch into that, I'll be honest. But I got the damage off on Choice Band Caparaja that I needed. That should be Choice Band, right? I'm assuming that's Choice Band. Oh, I will gladly take this. A knock off again. I'm expecting them to want to go DNC. I would have Dragon Tail, but I'm pretty sure DNC is going to want to come out. If you want to go Surfetch, that's fine too. But that damage on Blastoise is great. Like, actually great. Ooh, and they gave me damage on Caparaja too. It's Assault Vest. Damn. Strong Mon, man. Very strong Mon. So we go for another knockoff here. Obviously, they can Earthquake with their Scarf Flygon. I'm not sure if this is actually Surfetch or if this is the other one. Unfortunately, it was indeed the other one. I don't want to lose the first impression spam, but it's looking like I am. Alright, if they miss Focus Blast, which they may not go for, I mean, they could also just click Sludge Bomb. Yeah. Alright, so we bring out you. I click Specs Surf. Specs Hydro Pump is the only thing that will 2-KO Blaster, so I'm actually going for that. Yeah, I'm going to go for Specs Hydro Pump instead. Because it's the only thing that will 2-KO Blaster. Specs Surf won't. Look at this little Surfetch, but we know it's a Zoroark. Stop hiding. Stop hiding. If I knock off Blastoise, I have a shot. If I knock off Flygon, I have a shot. But yeah, Specs Hydro Pump should pick up a 2-KO here. Provided I connect, of course. Them being flip turn as well means I'll take Rocky Helmet from my Garbodor, which is important. And I want to get a Spike Up too. I wonder if this does 2-KO Blastoise. That loud. $28-33. No, it did not. You have to land this. You have to land this. You have to land this. This is one I have to risk. If I switch, they have way too many Pokemon up on me, and they flip turn, and they get a kill with Zoroark. I have to force Flygon in. Come on. Come on, buddy. You gotta land this. Inteleon, I know everybody was calling you fake Greninja. But real Greninja misses Hydro Pumps. You got so much ahead of you. You're a secret spy. Come on. Inteleon. We go so back. Bro, best case is that they just randomly switch into one of these Pokemon. That'd be amazing. Just give me this. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have switched out versus that Flygon, but if it is not actually Scarf, and if it's just Dragon Dance Dragon Claw, and I went Garbodor on the Dragon Claw, I lost. I hella lost. I think Spec Surf does a lot to Surfetch. Yes, 95 min. Perfect. Alright, we landed. Inteleon, you go. If they go Flygon, I'm clicking it again. I know that Surfetch and DNC will not have any HP damage on them, but they can't go Surfetch unless they want to click First Impression. If they go Flygon, I click Hydro Pump again. Oh my god, I still have the damn Sabrina avatar. I gotta change that. We gotta be droopy at bat. Where are you? Am I blind? Where are you? I'm so blind. I gotta click Hydro. If they U-turn, it's fine. I get a kill. Provided I connect. And they can't beat me with Scarf Flygon, so as long as I connect this, I'm good. Yes. Go ahead. There we go. Flygon comes out. I believe the sack is Magneton. Actually, I don't think that was a sack, but I could be wrong. I think I go... I think I might have actually just messed up by making this play. Depends. I think I Mega Horn instead of knocking off. Because Mega Horn should knock out Fly. If I knock out Flygon, I think I can win too. So, I don't think... Maybe I shouldn't have went Mag. I think I should have kept that alive because it's faster than Surf Fetch. If they're not Jolly, that is. Okay, so Flygon doesn't 2-KO me, which is great. Mega Horn does 88 min, so I killed him. I'm going for it. Okay, I landed on the fake one, which is awesome. This should be a win. This should be a win. Yeah, even if they double, it's the exact same thing. So I already got the damage I need on them for Surf. I'm just going to go for Gunk Shot here. Yep. So I get this damage off, which is great. All I got to do is land. If I had Ice Beam, I'd go for it now. Flygon. Oh my god, Surf does so much damage, bro. So they gotta do that. They gotta knock Earthquake to knock me out. And then a Escavalier takes 2. So I have 2 chances to hit Mega Horn. Unless they're adamant, of course. Or unless they Fire Punch here and throw. Just give it to me. Come on. Just put Fire Punch. Just, so I win. Instead of it coming down to what I know it's about to come down to. Okay, so the only reason I'm not going for knockoff into Iron Head is one, them having Fire Punch is a possibility. Yeah, them having Fire Punch is a possibility. Now Earthquake has a 1.2% chance to hit 2-KO me, so I'm just gonna go for this. GG. Hey, we were able to do it. Thank you. Where are we on the ladder right now? 1583. Whatever, let it go. I'm not top 10 yet, so I'll pause it, guys. We'll be right back. Very scary team from our opponent. We love Inteleon in this game, though. We love Inteleon. Specs Inteleon just clicks buttons. I'm very weak to Golurk, so I have to lead off with Inteleon. Like, that's just literally it. Golurk gets a kill if I don't lead off with Inteleon. So, yep. And we don't predict versus a goal. I'm pretty sure I'm faster than even Scarf, which is pretty cool. So I'm just gonna click Spec Surf here, pick up my KO. A little bit of damage on Blastoise is fine too. Obviously, if they flip turn, it's annoying, but the end game is gonna go down to me clicking these, I feel. And Guzzlord can also do something. So I'm gonna go Garbodor and potentially flip turn. Get a little bit of chip. And there's the Golurk coming right back. Golurk's gonna come right back out. I would love if they go Weezing though to try and burn me, because I can just get up my spikes on that thing. But also, if Blastoise goes down, Flash Cannon's semi-free, because Copperajah doesn't have it. Oh, perfect. Yeah, go ahead and burn me. I don't care about any of that. I was like, is this a Zoroark for a second? I had like, I was trying to remember it from the last video. But I think we go hard Magneton here. Inteleon's a little bit stronger, but we go Magneton, that way they can't go Blastoise. As they get rid of my choice specs. Now, rude, but honestly, not terrible. Yeah, that's actually better for me. I don't think Weezing kills me in one hit with Flamethrower. Yeah, that's very funny. And now Copperajah is forced to stay in here because of my ability. I mean, that's great. Honestly, they actually helped me out there. Because I can now just bring out Flygon. They can't kill me with anything as I go for rocks. I'll just click Earthquake right now. I don't really care about them going out to Weezing. Like I said, I'm trying to get rid of the Pokemon that could take Surfs. So Blastoise is another one, obviously. Blastoise comes out, I'm going right for Earthquake on that too, on max attack. I don't think it brings it down to Rocky Helmet range, but ideally it does if they opt to go for Rapid Spin. There's Big Sylveon. We want to be a little bit careful about this thing, because it could be Calm Mind. But I mean, Guzzlord may be faster anyway. I like this as well if it's like Specs. As they Moonblast. Huh. Are there Pokemon that run... Oh, for Throat Chop Flygon. That's a little bit old school, though. Hey, man. This does good damage. That's a damn shame I missed. We'll bring out Magneton. I'm expecting them to want to go out to Blastoise here. Yeah. And I'm clicking Specs Thunder, non-Specs Thunderbolt. None was choice Specs. Completely fine with that. I'll follow it up with a Flash Cannon, just in case they go. Actually, I don't think I KO'd them with this, so yeah, that was a misplay on my part. It's alright. This is their water switching, so I'm completely fine with them. This going down. Because I literally bring out Inteleon and click Surf again, so it's the same thing. That was a misplay on my part. I clicked a little bit too fast. I should be faster than Blastoise. Ooh, let me go for another serve. I didn't realize like this does that much damage. That had to be like a dirty roll. So they should protect here. Yup. Go ahead and get up this spike. There we go. So now they can no longer come in. I bring out you. Pick Iron Head because it hits everything on their team. Don't have to predict. Even if they Mystical Fire as their last move, cool. As long as I get rid of this, I win. Weezing most likely coming out. Ah, there's the Blastoise sack. Awesome. So my Surfs are so strong. They're going to 2-hit KO everything on their team. My Surfs are just going to start killing Pokemon. As long as they don't go Tyrantrum and try and Dragon it. So I'm actually forced to stay in versus Tyrantrum. This can be a little bit crazy if they're... No. They're like max defense Sylveon. Maybe not. Hold up. Inteleon did so much. Like maybe they don't even have max HP. Can you get this? Like this... Whatever. Okay, so they do have max HP. Okay, so... Yeah, they gotta be a lot to be faster than me. Will-O-Wisp coming out. Guzzlord is decent, and this mon is still good too. Flygon clicks Earthquake. I just don't want to lose to that. I think I go you and sack this item. And then take a Willow with Inteleon, right? And then just click Specs Surf. Is that the play? It doesn't kill though. Yeah, I know they're not neutralizing gas. Rock Helmet? That's fine. Oh, they put me in Torrent. Nice. Never mind. Spec Surf kills. Perfect. We're good. We're good. Awesome. That worked out better. I thought they Will-O-Wisp there. But that worked out a little bit better. I just didn't want the Scavalier to take a hit because I guess this could be also Scarf Tyrantrum. So between my Rocky Helmet and my Outrage switching. But yeah, I get a kill now. Yeah, that worked out better for me. I was going to click Hydro Pump, but now I don't have to. Ooh, let me give her the team for today. I was actually going to do it myself. Upload to PokePace. Nice. Inteleon. Perfect. I was actually going to upload the team myself. I think has great timing. Come on. Give me a kill. Give me a kill. And again, what I really hope for is that my opponent doesn't have... I guess that could be Rock Polish Golder too. That could be a problem as well if they wish past to it. I don't know, man. It's going to be close because this is the only thing stopping Guzzlord. But I mean, they also have everything that's fast. To be fair, their entire team beats Guzzlord. But Guzzlord can also do a lot to their entire team. So, you know, this is Torrent range though. So, 129. That's wild damage. How does this do Sylveon? No, stop giving it calm and all that crap. 64 to 76. That's crazy. Tyrantrum comes out. It's got to be Choice Scarf, right? I'm going to go Flygon anyway. As a Dragon Claws. You have to be Choice Scarf, right? You legit gotta be, I believe. Ah, it's going to be a close endgame, man. This is going to be a close endgame. This gets rid of Sylveon. Does Outrage kill Guzzlord? I think Head Smash wins though. Well, provided it connects. I think if this thing rock polishes in front of me though, I'm good. So I just click knockoff here. Oh, well, they expected me to switch to something. I don't have Pokemon. I don't know why they did that play, but that was a throw. Because they can't kill Guzzlord in one hit. Well, unless you have those quick attack with those little arms. I'm not sure why they made that double, what they expected from that turn. I don't have a switch into Earthquake. What if this is Scarf too? Whatever, man. Inteleon did it. That's all I need. Like, endgames are really weird because in this case, like my opponent clearly had to try and win with Tyrantrum. If they doubled expecting Guzzlord, why would you ever double expecting Guzzlord? Just do damage there and then try and win with Outrage, right? I think that Guzzlord lived an attack from Tyrantrum. So ideally, if I knocked out Golurk, which I was hoping I did with knockoff, if I knocked it out, Guzzlord comes in, lives a hit, I click knockoff so I get rid of their Choice Scarf, and then Inteleon sweeps with Surf. That's what I was hoping for. That's legitimately what I'm hoping for. But if I killed a Scavalier with Golurk, you'd lose? How come you stayed in? Do you have Outrage on your Tyrantrum? So I'd lose to Head Smash. Like, what's the difference? I guess odds of missing. You're the one. I mean, bro, I'm not like. It's the same thing, bro. Like I go off a choke then at that point. I'm not about to play around with Head Smash from Tyrantrum. Though to be fair, I guess if I knew that they have Outrage, I thought they were Dragon Claw, Head Smash, Earthquake, and Close Combat. Which I'm assuming that Guzzlord lives 1. Please don't kill. Yeah, so I live Close Combat. Yeah, I just assumed they were Dragon Claw. Yeah, I didn't know you were Outrage. Like, I didn't. No, because Golurk can take one from Scarf, I think. I thought you were D-Claw, CCEQ, Head Smash. So I stayed. Eats, knocks. Yeah, well, obviously now I know that. What am I supposed to say? Yeah, I mean, obviously now. Yes. Yeah. But I mean, I went off what you showed me Dragon Claw. I would assume in a metagame. Oh, Rock Blast. Why Rock Blast? I guess for sub Braviary? That makes sense. Yes, allows a threat. Like I said, I went off what I went off what I thought. That's legitimately I went off what I thought. I thought that dragons don't run Outrage in the RU tier because of the fairies in the tier. Oh, I'm gonna say good game. That's legitimately like every Flygon I have, if it was Scarf, it always ran Dragon Claw. If it was Dragon Dance, it always ran Dragon Claw. Never Outrage. Like I never ran Outrage on any of these mods because Caparaja, Bronzong, Diancie, Sylveon are all popular Pokemon. But yeah, well, anyway, we destroy higher ladder with Inteleon, so that was pretty cool. That was honestly really fun. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Unfortunately, we're tied for number 10, which is very funny. We're tied for top 10, but I'll leave it at that. Hopefully next time, Rabbi and I can go for number 1. But I hope you all enjoy it. Check out the team on my website. Also, like I said, if you guys want to pick up the Drop of Draco merch, today is the last day. I'm gonna talk to Teespring and try and get another 10% off code, but I can't, guarantee anything. But today's the last day to use code SUMMER21 for 10% off. Of course, though, if you use Honey, like if you use the Honey app or whatever, and they have 10% off codes, feel free to freaking use them. Like, you're not hurting me at all. Go ahead. Find whatever you can and go ahead and use it. Like, legit. Go ahead. But yeah. Appreciate you guys. We sold over 200 units of that merch, which is so cool considering it came out like a day and a half ago. And I will see you guys next time. That's it. Peace, guys.